Hi everyone, Jen from 30 West here. I'm excited to have you join me today for a core and glute workout done completely on all fours. So this workout today is really going to feature challenging the core and the glutes done on your hands and your knees. Such a great position to really activate those muscles. In addition, it's a phenomenal way to work and challenge your balance. So with our workout today, what we're going to start with is a few just warm-up moves to kind of get things going. Then we're going to challenge and activate core stability, and then end with a pretty intense glute burn. I also have my sidekick Nick here to help us along and show some modifications along the way. So let's get started. Hands and knees. So the first thing here with being on your hands and knees, or sometimes you hear it as quadruped, is that you want to make sure that your wrists are stacked, your hands are stacked directly underneath your shoulders, and that your knees are directly stacked underneath your hips. So you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here, you want to be kind of squared up, okay? So at home, find that position. In addition, some folks may have a little bit of discomfort with the wrists, so there's a few things you can do. You can either put like a pillow or a towel underneath your hands for a little bit of cushion, just like Nick's showing. Same thing with the knees. So if you struggle with, being on your knees, not every exercise is for everybody, but if you want to try putting a pillow underneath your knees or towel, you can try that. I've also had folks stack their wrists just like this versus having them down. So try it out. This workout is your workout, not mine, so do what feels right for you. Okay, so as we get that position here, we get warmed up. One last thing with the position is you don't want to chicken wing it out here. So you want to really bring those arms in square. That's going to help activate your lats and your mid back, and then making sure your back is flat. So, you ready to warm it up, Nick?
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to start with the cat camel. So we're going to bring that low back, mid back up as our head comes down, and then we're going to arch down. Okay, love this, kind of waking everything up. So we're going to inhale. There's the camel, and then exhale. There's the cat. So we're just kind of working through cervical, thoracic, lumbar spine, and just kind of warming everything up. And you're breathing. Inhale as you come up, and exhale as you come down. Good way to start the day. Inhale as you come up, and exhale. Let's do a couple more here. As you inhale, you're going to inhale through your nose. Good. Tuck that head down and exhale. Nice job, Nick. And one more here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, I kind of want to get a little more stretch here for that low back. So I'm going to come back here into a prayer pose, kind of a yoga pose here. So you're coming down, head down, hands kind of creeping up as far as you can. And I really like to get a little corner stretch. So I come over to one side, again breathing. Gonna feel that nice stretch into the low back. On the right side, if I've got my left hand towards the left. And then if I creep the other way, so opposite corner, now my hands are towards the right, I'm gonna feel it in my left lower back. This feels really good. So kind of stretching that out. Prayer pose, back to the center one last time. And then we're gonna come back up. All right, last little stretch here. It's called threading the needle, one of my favorites. So back to that really good 4-point position. And you're gonna inhale as you bring that needle, bring the hand up. And then exhale, thread it through all the way. Good. And then hands back. And now we can try the other side. So we're gonna come up, and then we're gonna thread through. So kind of alternating sides. You can just pick one side at home and do a few. I'm gonna alternate, so do what feels right for you. Nick's doing a really nice job of breathing through this. Good, Nick. So we're bringing it up, and then we're threading through. And as you're breathing, you can also choose. So I'm gonna inhale, and I can bring it, I don't have to touch the floor, or I can really get that stretch. So you're really activating through that thoracic spine, getting your hips involved, getting a nice stretch. We'll do just a couple more here at home. So inhale up, exhale, thread through. And Nick and I don't need to be synchronized here, so if you're doing this with someone at home, you can take it at your own pace. And exhale. Awesome. Good. I think we're ready. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. And again, that's the nice thing at home. You guys can press pause, spend more time stretching, and take it at your own pace. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start to really activate and stabilize the core, the abdominals here. So again, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And I want everybody to think about if you're balancing a cup of soup on your back, not letting that soup spill, or hot cocoa, whatever you want to choose. So really important to not be arched, kind of like the cat, or to be like the camel with this. So we want to stabilize, kind of a tabletop position. Good, I'm just going to come and check Nick here. So I should have brought that hot cocoa and see how we did, but really good. And then really pulling up through your abdominals, through that belly button, and then even kind of the head, making sure we're nice and neutral here. Good, so we're just holding that, and that is a good core stability to start. Now we're gonna add a little challenge, everybody. This is where it gets fun. So we're holding here, and we're gonna introduce the bird dog. So the first thing we're gonna do, keeping your back completely still, is we're gonna reach an arm up. So we're reaching that arm straight out, holding for 5 seconds, and then come down. Good, and let's do the other one. Reach that arm up. Now if this is challenging for you, that's great. I want you just to keep on this. Okay, if you want to add that full bird dog, what you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg straight and try to keep everything stabilized here. So not letting your back move. We'll hold for about 5 seconds and then slowly come down. And we're breathing. So we're going to bring it out. So that full bird dog, again, not letting my hips fall or turn, trying to keep that stable tabletop, and then slowly coming down. Good, Nick. Again, at home, if you just want to do the arms, you're not quite ready for both, it's challenging. And it's hard to do with really good form, but super great to activate your entire core of that body. And we're breathing. Don't worry about your breathing, but don't stop it. So make sure you're taking deep breaths. I like to kind of exhale as I come out, and then I slowly come back. Good, we're gonna keep going here. Again, if you find that it's too challenging, just do the legs. So that's another option. It's so fun to have different options that work better for you. So if I wanted to just do legs, I could just do legs, but I gotta really focus, because otherwise I do that. And that takes away the whole idea of really stabilizing through my core. Good. Okay, so we're gonna do an extra added modification if you want. This challenge is gonna come out with the bird dog. If you want at home to try coming out to the side with a little abduction, that really activates your gluteus medius muscle, which is so important for balance and for strength, and coming down. So if you want to try that advanced option, or just stick with whatever worked for you when we first started. And we're coming out and hold about 5 seconds, and then down. Good. Let's do just a couple more. So arms out, coming out to the side. Oh, that's harder. How you doing, Nick?
Hanging in there.
You feel that?
Good. Oh yeah.
That really gets that glute. And then last one here, everybody. So up, out to the side, hold, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So bird dog, we got her. Okay, now we're gonna take that bird dog. You need to take a little break for the wrists, switch things up, and we're gonna add a bird dog crunch. So we're just gonna do 10 on the right and 10 on the left. All right, as we're working through the core. So we're coming here. Okay, so right, let's start with that right leg, left arm, coming out. And then as we crunch, you're crunching in, little bend, and coming out. You're gonna see that you can do it different ways. You can bring it in as far as you're comfortable and out, or you can come all the way with a full crunch and back. biggest thing for your form is you don't want to arch back up and kind of, okay, I'm doing it. Then you're losing the whole point of that stability. So take it at slow and controlled. Good. A little more stable if you can, Nick. He loves when I give him feedback. Good. A little slower. Breathing. I think that's 7. Here's 8. Crunch it. 9. Crunch it. And 10. Good. Okay, so before we go to the other side, we're gonna take us a little break from that, and we're gonna activate the core a little differently with a little plank, because we just love planks. So we're gonna take a break from the wrist, coming down to the elbows, onto your knees. So we're here, okay, option 1. Again, elbow directly underneath the shoulders, onto the knees. We're just holding this out. And you can see Nick's got the advanced option there, onto the toes. We're gonna hold this for about a minute, but you take the option that works for you. How are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good. Nick's got really good form. He's nice and straight there. Pulling his abdominals up, straight as a board. Now at home, if being on your knees is pretty difficult too, it's okay to have your butt up a little bit. Again, I know people say that's not the right form, but you're still working it. So do what feels right for you. Now if you're saying, Jen, on my toes is a little too easy, which I don't think you are, but here you go. So you can bring your arm up and your leg up. And that's hard. I can't really talk while I'm doing that. So if you wanted, here's a really crazy advanced option, which is really kind of fun and challenging, but pretty tough. Okay, we're almost done with this plank. We've got another 15 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. A lot of people during this kind of, what's it over? So holding that out.
Yeah, you got to work through the good shake on this one.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
that good shake. As long as you can keep your technique, you'll be good.
All right, folks, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Whew, we're doing great. So back on the hands and knees here, and back to those bird dog crunches on the other side. Okay, so we're gonna take the right arm, left leg, reaching out. Okay, crunching in and out. Doing 10 of them here. In and out. And we're breathing. What feels natural for me is to inhale and then exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Nick and I are doing opposite sides. And that's okay. Do what feels right for you. Whatever side you started with, do the other side. Inhale and exhale. Almost there, everybody. Good. Couple more. 9 and 10. Nice job. Good. Let's bring it back. Shake out those arms. A little break. How are we feeling?
Good. Now, you guys, when you're working through those, if it's too much pressure on one side, those ones especially, it's a lot on that one arm that's down. You know, take a break in between. You don't need to get all 10 at once.
Yep.
If it's causing you trouble, just take a break.
Yes.
Then finish.
Exactly. So, what we did just now really was more about quality and not quantity, and really working that stability. Again, this is a video, so you can press pause, take breaks as you need. And what we're going to transition into next is an intense glute burn, and it's a series of about 6 glute exercises. We're going to do 10 repetitions each on all fours, working our hips, pelvis, glutes, actually the core too. Kind of works everything. Can't get away with not working that core. So again, as you feel that burn, or if you have any pain for any reason, just press pause, refocus, see how you feel, okay? So it's your workout. We're gonna start back on those hands and the knees as we get the glute going. So, first exercise here, acting those glutes, it's gonna be called the straight kick back. So we're gonna straighten out the leg, and then we're kicking up. So we're kicking up and down, okay? You can have your toe pointed or not, but really think about tightening your tummy as well as your glutes as you're doing this. Good. Bringing it up and down. So that's our first one. Nice and slow. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knee and we come up. Here's number 2. This is the donkey kick. So the bent knee kick up. Donkey kick as we're coming up. You're gonna feel it just a little differently in those glutes, everybody. it to breathe. Good. 6, 7, you guys are doing great. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, keep that knee bent. Number 3 is the fire hydrant. Everybody knows what I'm talking about here. Knees bent, and we're opening up the pelvis. Now, not everybody's gonna have the same mobility. So if you can go up a couple inches, that's better than not doing it. If you can go up really high, fine, that's great. So opening up and slowly come back down. 6, 7, how you doing, Nick?
On the burn.
8, I already am. 9, and 10. All right, we're at number 3. Now we've got the alternating kicks. So taking that fire hydrant position, just like this, we're gonna kick it straight and kick it back. Trying to keep that tabletop with my core at the same time. Kick it straight and back. Good. Straight out and back. And you can see Nick's going a little slower than me. That's fine. You guys pick the pace that works for you. As we're doing these kicks, your mobility too, do what feels right, okay? Some gymnasts or people with a lot of mobility can come way out here, and most people are gonna be restricted a little bit with how far you can come outside. Okay, a couple more. 9, kick, and 10. Good. Whew. I'm feeling it.
Yes.
Definitely. We do have a few more. So again, press pause if you need. We're gonna go right to the next one. This is the side lift off. So we're here. Again, your mobility may be back here. If you can get up here, great. And we're lifting off, okay? Very challenging, but do what feels right for you. I can't emphasize that enough. It's your workout and your body, okay? You ready?
Yes.
Okay, 10 of them. Here we go. Lift off. 1, 2, oh yeah. 3, 4, you guys got this. 5, 6, 7, I'm shaking. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Finishing now with some hip circles. We're gonna circle. So again, your mobility, you may be here, or you can really scoop through. Okay, opening up, working through the pelvis. Keep that focus. Nice job, everybody. 6, 7, 8, 9, and reverse it. Last one. 10, 9, counting down on this one. 8, 7, 6, you guys got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Whew. Nice job. That was the right side. Okay, a little active rest, which is kind of funny, but a little active rest in between. I'm gonna take it back to that plank before we go to the left side. This is gonna give my glutes a little break. At home, your active rest could be going to get a drink of water, which would be just fine too, or taking a rest, okay? So, catching your breath. You notice I'm having a harder time talking. My heart rate's up from that. Yep. So that's even cardio, working those muscles is great. So holding that out. Oh, how are you feeling?
Feeling good.
I felt that, and you feel that in both the right side and the left, because you're stabilizing.
Yeah.
And then the other leg that's moving, you're really working. So again, that plank form. Do what feels right for you. Looking good, everybody. We're doing that in minutes, so about 20 more seconds here. Pulling up, keeping that head nice and neutral. Whew, deep breaths. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm proud of you at home. You guys are doing great, and we are almost done. We just have to do the left side. The glutes go by quick, so that series. So we're gonna get a little breather. Grab a little water at home if you need it.
The other things, you guys, with this one, when you're going through and you're doing the same leg for those 6 exercises, is If you need to put a towel or maybe even a pillow underneath that knee that's down, it'll take a little bit of pressure off. The pillow especially will work really good for some people.
Yep.
Make sure it's not a super big pillow. You don't want to lose your balance and fall. But
Right.
taking a little pressure off that knee really helps, because that way you can get through as many of the reps as you feel
Yes.
comfortable with.
Yeah, and getting through all of them without a break is not easy. You can see it was not easy for us, so take breaks as you need for what works for your body. All right, let's saddle in. Left side. So hands and knees. Again, no chicken wing. Get that good stack. All right, Nick, you ready?
Do it.
Okay, legs straight. Here we go. Let's lift up. 1, 2, there we go. Good. So again, think about tightening the glutes. Back is straight. Beautiful, guys. Few more. 8, 9, and 10. Donkey kick. 1, 2. I know you got this. Breathe with me. Count with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fire hydrant. Out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Work that mobility. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alternating kicks. Kick and back. Kick and back. Choose whatever mobility you have. You can work with that. Here's 4. Here's 3. Oh, I went the wrong way. That was fun. 6, 7. Here's 8. Here's 9. And 10. Okay, I'm holding it here. And I've got the side lift off now. Okay, so lift up and down. Here we go. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, almost there. Hip circles, everybody. Coming forward. Scooping through. Think about that leg being a spoon in that jar of peanut butter. Scoop as much of that peanut butter as you can. Whew. My husband loves peanut butter.
That's right.
You're the peanut butter king.
Oh, yeah.
7, 8, 9, and reverse, team. Here we go. 10, 9, count with me, Nick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got it. 2, and 1. Woo! We did it. Glute workout. Core stability. Come on, give me that high five at home. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Take time to grab that water, breathe it out, cool it down.
That's right.
And again, it is your workout, so feel free to take your time through it, have fun, and always good to try something new. So thanks again for joining us. We hope you have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye.